Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my good friend Kristy who just graduated Careers on Vacation. Kristy, congratulations. How does it feel to be a certified travel professional?
Boy, I'll tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm really excited.
Well, you did a lot of work in the program, and I know that 12 weeks goes by faster than you think it would. But tell us a little bit about where you were before doing Careers on Vacation and where you are now with your business.
Well, before Careers on Vacation, I had actually done a little bit of traveling as a ex-scuba instructor, and I would take groups scuba diving through the Caribbean. So I had a
Amazing.
number of quite a few group trips that I had scheduled for that purpose before. And then I've also scheduled groups that are non-divers. And I recently retired from working at the VA hospital and decided, why don't we just kind of make myself legitimate and do this full time? So that's when I found your program and decided to sign up and get my certification and do it full time.
That's amazing. So you were doing groups, but just not getting paid commission because
I
you were doing,
was, because I
you
was
were,
working through a tour operator that does scuba trips. So
nice.
I
Okay.
had worked with them for almost 40 years doing trips. So yeah.
It's fantastic. And so now you have your own credentials. So now you can
Mhm.
expand and sell additional things in addition to that one company. So tell us a little bit about what have been your biggest wins or celebrations since taking the program?
Oh, I think the two biggest ones are getting through the program. It was amazing. It's a lot to learn. I was telling my coach, Jamie, that I was so impressed with the thoroughness of the training
Mm,
that I told her, I said, you guys can teach a puppy how to do this. Be- okay. Because everything is included, everything you need to know. And so I found that just really amazing. And then for me, which I'm still working on, is learning the technology.
mm.
Um, I'm not a Facebook, Instagram person other than looking at a couple photos of grandkids, so I'm having to bring myself up to speed on technology. So that is still in the process, but we're
Yeah,
getting
and that's one of the big things in our industry people don't realize is how all the technology stacks. And there's different types of ways to set up your business based on what your personal goals are. And it's
there.
so
Yes.
confusing. And especially when you don't know what you don't know, right?
Yes. And I gotta put a kudos out to the training and stuff that Brandon submitted, because I can't tell you how many times, I feel that pressure building and coming up like this. And then all of a sudden I'll remember Brandon going, you're your CEO. You don't have to do this today. And that a little step is good enough for today. If that is all that I can get done, I don't have to get all this done. And it has relieved so much stress. And, am I as far along as I want to be opening? Not yet, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm getting there and I do what I can do every day. And thanks to the mindset that's kept me calm.
Exactly, because it's about that forward momentum. How do you eat an
Yes.
elephant one bite at a time?
Yep.
And this is a bigger undertaking than a lot of people, I think, realize.
Yes.
Of course, it sounds amazing to be a travel agent and travel the world and do all the things. Like, of course, that sounds fun. But what you have to actually do in terms of your setup and all those different pieces, it is a lot. But I give you a lot of credit for doing the work, keeping at it, keeping that momentum going. That's awesome. So, you mentioned the mindset work a little bit. How did that impact you in your life or business as you went through?
Like I say, it just literally has kept my sanity
Yeah.
because, you know, I wanted to have my website up 3, 4 weeks ago. And I started it through Travify. And then when it was two-thirds done, I changed it over to GoDaddy and
Yep.
started over.
Yep.
And and again, the having to reach out to family members going, okay, what's Meta? What is that? What? Wait, what? And just, and then keeping the calmness down through the mindset of going, okay, push aside the deadline you had in mind and Google Meta. What is that? Watch YouTube videos, figure it out. It's okay. If it takes me a week, then that's what it takes. And so it's just like you say, it's just that slow progression. And that I think you just have to allow yourself to be okay with
Yeah.
that. that
Absolutely.
I'm working it, and then also the knowledge of I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah.
And the support from COV and everybody, you guys, has just been amazing. The Facebook connections are amazing. To It's helpful to know that I am so not the only one that's in that boat. So yeah, so
Yeah.
it's been fun.
There's a
I'll be
lot.
happy when I get there, but you know, yeah,
There's a lot of value having that community around you, which is great.
absolutely.
And 12 weeks later, you're certified. You're ready
I
to go
know.
and have your business, which is amazing. Now, talk to me a little bit about, because I think when people watch these videos, they're like, oh, they're just struggling, trying to do their best, trying to figure out what the best decisions for them are. And you've been on the other side of the curtain
Hmm.
now. You've been
Hmm.
inside. You've been able to click that button and have Wanderlust Campus,
Yes.
all the virtual tools unlock for you.
Yes.
And that's a relatively new in the past year. We have all these new tools and resources that you
Mhm,
get for a lifetime of the program.
mhm.
Talk to us about what that experience was like, and how you what were some of your favorite tools that within Wanderlust Campus that you find yourself going back to again and again, or that really helped you while you're in the
Yeah.
program?
Well, I gotta say, I'm sure everybody does it different. I started out with my training, module 1, 2, 3. I would go through it, and then I have the little stickies, and I'm like you, I printed out everything. I have a manual now.
I
And
love it.
I would put a sticky on it like, oh, you want me to set up Instagram account? Put a sticky on it. I'll get back to that. So I have a whole book full of stickies of things I need to go back to. And what I love about the training is I still have access to it. And
Mhm.
I can, now that most of it's calmed down, I can now at some point go back and go, okay, I'm doing my website. Let me go look at what did we talk about websites again, and
Yeah.
focus on that. Or Instagram, or the marketing sections were amazing. I can, when I'm ready to market, I can go back and redo that again, and I still have access to that, and
And if something changes,
that's
we're
amazing.
updating that information
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah, so I love that. I love the social bundles. That's been very
Wanderlust
helpful
Social.
because I've been getting those to fit in with the niche that I want to do. And the fact that I don't have to sit and figure out, I mean, you guys have postcards and emails and all this stuff already done for me that I can just kind of tweak because, I just don't have the flair maybe that I'd like to have
And the
to say
time,
it.
yeah, Wanderlust
Yeah.
Social is great, and a lot of people don't know, as a student of Careers on Vacation, you get a free Wanderlust Social
Hmm.
bundle, so you can
Hmm.
practice with it while we're teaching you those marketing
Yeah.
techniques. What did you think about the Booking Academy? That just released while you were in the program,
I know, I know. I love it. Like I say, I really do like it a lot. Very, very helpful. Yeah.
especially when you're learning new niches. You can go in there and find your questions quickly and
Oh
unlock
yeah.
new videos and all that good stuff.
Yep. Yep. And like I say, there's every question you have, it's either covered or there's somebody to help you, and you just, and like I say, just take it a step at a time. I'm sitting here with a stack of notes and books and binders and things,
You're
and
well prepared
Sure.
now.
Well, no, someday I need to like organize them and put them all together. So,
I love it.
but it's like it's okay. So I'm looking forward. I'm actually starting to do put together my email system, and
Oh, yeah.
start entering my past customers
Yeah.
into this, so that here pretty soon we're getting ready to send out an email, which I'm getting from you and the social bundles, and get
Yeah,
them
and you got
out
to
and
learn
let them.
about all of the theory of how to build email lists and how to
Oh,
build sales
yeah.
service funnels. Yeah,
Yes.
those are really level 2 techniques. But the reason we put it even in the newbie track program is because after you learn the core skills of how to be a travel professional, you want to make sure that you're really starting to dive into those level 2 marketing
Yeah.
techniques. So it's great to hear you're already putting that into action. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get that first one out to let people know I'm officially open for business.
Yeah.
So
What would you
that's
want people to know that maybe when you were in your research phase, like when you were curious about it or you weren't sure if it was for you, what would you want them to know about, kind of what happens or what they can expect once they're in the mastermind?
I think the biggest thing is to understand that this is something you really want to do, in that it isn't all fam trips and travel. It
Yes.
is a lot of work, you
Mhm.
know. It is dealing with great clients, difficult clients. Um, we've had those having to make that decision that maybe you're just not the client for me. And
Yeah, and how to have that conversation when
yeah,
those
that
hard
I
things
think
pop up.
it's ultimately anything worthwhile takes work.
Mhm.
And it is a lot of work. It was more work than I anticipated, honestly, because the training is so thorough. I
Mhm.
thought, okay, here, be a travel agent. Okay. But then there's the marketing and the all the stuff that goes along with it, and how to run your business. I guess I didn't expect that part.
Yeah.
It wasn't just be a travel agent. It's like, here's how to have a successful business. And so that was on there too. So I just think you have to understand that it is a lot to learn because it is so thorough, and B, that it's not you're cut off at 12 weeks. That's it. It's over. You either have it or you don't. The fact that you can go back now and you can do it. And there's ongoing learning for the rest of your life, probably, to um, improve your
Oh, for
business.
sure. And
Yeah.
as the industry changes, marketing platforms change. So that's one of the things our grads love. And I'm glad that you brought that up because it's, our students who earn their certification 6, 7, 8 years ago now, they got all the new meta series this year. They got the new
Mhm.
video boot camp. They got Booking Academy. They got all those new
Yeah.
tools and resources because as things change, we pride ourselves on making sure you guys are well prepared to do your job. So I love that.
Yes.
I want to invite everyone to just visit our website. If you go to travelschool.com or wanderlessceo.com, take a peek at the Careers on Vacation information that's over there. That is a program that Kristy went through, tells you all about the things that you get. We're just touching on a few of them today, but you can learn a little bit more about who we are and how we help you as you start that process of becoming a travel professional. I think one of the things that's really key about us is it is not just an online program. You are in live classes, you're working with real people, you get the opportunity to show up, ask some questions about your business. And it is all the experts that have helped me scale my multiple businesses to 7+ figures and beyond. So it really is a big community that is supporting you. Yes, you get to work with Cyndi. Kristy can tell you I show up every week to class as well. But I have also built this beautiful school, if you will, more than a school, consulting company to help you with your individual businesses. And that's what we do at Careers on Vacation. But Kristy, last question for you. Would you recommend Careers on Vacation? But specifically, why would you recommend it for someone in your similar position?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A couple reasons. Number one is you guys, the people, the coaches, the support, um, so motivational, so friendly. Everybody feels like I've known you forever. You're always there when I need you. And again, the knowledge is anything you need to know to run this business, you guys cover, which is great. And I also wanted to point out too, I still work part time. I just recently semi retired. So I
Mm,
still work part time, but I'm able to work this around my schedule of still having a real job, another job until I
yeah.
get this one up and running. So very
That's right.
flexible.
Yeah, and most
Yeah.
of our students do work full or part-time, have families. Those live classes, if you can't make it to the live ones, you
Mhm.
get the replays
Yep.
on Fridays.
I
And
love
so
it.
it makes it really easy.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Kristy, thank you for sharing
You.
your story with the community. And you're just going over to the grad group. So it's not like you're going too far. We will see you soon over there. Hang out in the green room for me. I'm going to talk to you before you go. Everybody else, I'll see you next week. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all the content available to you on our channel. And I invite you to follow along, travel with me around the world as I grow and scale my travel businesses. You're gonna pick up some great tips, some great tricks on how you can grow your own travel brand too. I'm gonna drop some links down below, and also check out these videos I handpicked just for you.